Hey guys! So today I figured I'd do something a little more lighthearted than a lot of the new jeans and Manheejin stuff that I've done. And I wanted to do a reading on something I've wanted to do for a really long time and just never really found the opportunity to. And that is the beef between Jimin and Jeongyeon of Twice. This is a ongoing conspiracy in the K-pop realm that is kind of old now. I feel like people don't talk about it as much as they used to, mainly because, you know, BTS and Twice haven't had any interactions in a millennia. But I thought it would be fun, so we're gonna look and see if we can figure out exactly why it seems like these two had some weird animosity between each other. If you guys don't really know what I'm talking about, you can definitely look up compilations of Jimin and Jeongyeon. They're all over YouTube. And you'll know immediately why this is a conspiracy, because there's just a bunch of weird clips between them. And no one has ever really been able to get to the bottom of it. So I'm gonna try now for you guys, for your entertainment. And I hope that you guys enjoy this. And I hope this doesn't flop. So, you better not let this flop. Alright, so I'm going to do a relationship reading. So I'll pull a card for Jimin, pull a card for Jeongyeon, and pull a card for the energy between them. And then we'll kind of go from there. And I've never read Twice at all before, so this will be a little interesting. Okay. So, we have Jimin. Okay. Jeongyeon. Alright. And the energy between them. Okay. So, Jimin showed up as the Hierophant reversed. That is all about rebellion. Going against the rules, going against the grain of society. She showed up as the King of Wands, so that's like a very strong-willed person. It's interesting that she's the King of Wands because it's kind of more like masculine energy, but I mean, it just kind of means that she's very like strong-willed. She's got a little bit of a mouth on her. Is she a fire sign? I don't know what her sign is, but I wouldn't be surprised if she was a fire sign. The energy between them is the Eight of Pentacles. So, I don't think that they hate each other. I can tell you that. Let's see. Let's see. Oh. I don't think they hated each other. I think it's probably the opposite. The Three of Wands is telling me that they work well together. And that's like, you know, other people being kind of involved in their business. The Seven of Wands reverse is kind of like a silencing card. Being silenced, not allowed to say what you want to say. I wonder... I'm trying to figure this out exactly. So the Three of Swords is like a heartbreak. The Five of Swords is fighting. Well, the Three of Swords, because it's reversed, it's kind of like getting over a heartbreak. So it's like stuff in the past. And the Six of Cups is here. So that's, again, the past. It definitely feels like an ex situation. It definitely feels like a relationship that went bad. But I'm not seeing them dislike each other anymore. And it almost feels like they weren't really together. I'm wondering if there were... It's almost like people expected them to be together, but they weren't. Or like... Or it's that they were together and people didn't like it. because I'm just seeing, like, I'm seeing fighting around them, not really between them. I'm seeing other people being the ones that are fighting. It's like if somebody else didn't like the relationship. I don't know. They were definitely young. Definitely young, and definitely there's a selfishness here. Sacrifice. I think that it's just a crush that never went anywhere. I think it's a mutual crush, a mutual situationship that never went anywhere, that never, like, progressed, because other people weren't really a fan. And it's definitely giving, like, company. It could even be more personal with the Emperor reversed. So it even could be, like, people in their personal life weren't really a fan. Or, I mean, it could also be a case of, like, one of their friends is like, no, you can't date that person because I used to. And that's why that's why it is, like, slippery, and, like, other people are mad about it, but they're not really mad about it. But I don't think that they were ever fully together. Something that was toyed around but never really came. Yeah, something that was thought about but never kind of came to light. Yeah. Here's the thing, we'll never know this either. We'll never know. Truly. The public will never know this. But I don't think that anybody is currently angry with each other. So I definitely don't think it's like bitter exes. It's giving more, I think what we see in the videos that we are assuming is like anger towards each other is more flirting than anger. Or maybe not necessarily flirting, it's more like teasing than actual anger. Because it's giving like, we both like each other, we both talk to each other, we're close friends, we definitely like each other, but nothing ever like goes past that. Because I'm seeing a lack of action. A lack of moving forward. So it's just kind of giving like, Yeah, and somebody else was not a fan of the idea of them being together. Someone in one of the other's circles was just not happy about it, and kind of made them feel like if they did go further with it, it would have been a betrayal. So that makes me think that one of them dated the other one's like friend or something, or had a thing with their friend, or that somebody's friend like didn't like them, something like that. It's just giving like, you can't be with them because that would hurt me if you got with them. Unless it's the opposite, and it's one of them being mad at the other person because that person got with one of their friends. It's like they're the exes and one of them got with their friend. Oh, okay, so this is not exactly how it probably is, but say Jimin and Jeongyeon were dating and then they broke up, right? And then Jimin got with Jeongyeon's best friend like a year later. Like, it could be that, or it could be the other way, but I'm leaning more towards the other way, where, say, Jimin and Jeongyeon have been, like, talking to each other, but they can't go further because Jimin used to date Jeongyeon's best friend. I think I'm leaning more towards that than the other way, but I guess it could be the other way too. I do think that the videos are a bit misinterpreted though, which is why I'm leaning more towards the other way, because I don't think that in the videos they're actually like frustrated with each other. I think it's more teasing from the people around them that are making them have that kind of facial expression. You know when like your crush walks by and your friends like giggle and like shove you around? It's giving that. And it's like, it's annoyance at them more so than the person you have a crush on. Because, yeah, I mean, they definitely don't have bad feelings towards each other, which is why it makes me think that they're not exes necessarily. If they were exes, they wouldn't have good mutual feelings between each other currently. They would have bad feelings towards each other. Or at least they would have some sort of like heartbreak between them. The two of cups reversed, lovers reversed, the three of swords, something like that to indicate that they were once together and now they're not. It's not really giving that. It's giving more, we toed around the idea of getting together but never actually did. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there because I think I got everything that I wanted to hear. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope that it might have shed some light onto this conspiracy and maybe kind of put it to rest a bit. Not that anyone was really asking, because I don't think people really care about this anymore, but hopefully some of you did, and hopefully some of you are thankful for this. But I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!